Northern Ireland Fire and Rescue Service are the prime responders, along with the Northern Ireland Ambulance Service and the PSNI to road traffic collisions in Northern Ireland. Our firefighters here in Portadown and throughout Northern Ireland attend the stations and go out to these incidents, find out what they are when we go on station, and each one's individual. We have to deal with it as it is. Things that come into play is the time of day, what the road conditions are. Is it night time? Is it daytime? Is the car on the road or is it down a ditch? All these things are variations that we have to deal with, and we treat each one individual.
At the scene of a road traffic accident, the role of the police when they first arrive is to assess for casualties, whether anybody is injured. And we would deal with those casualties until the arrival of other emergency services. And we will hand that role then over to paramedics or the fire service. Our role then is to investigate what happened at the scene and to ensure everybody's safety. That applies to other road users in the vicinity at the time. It may mean closing off the road just to ensure everybody is safe.
If you're there first, your first priority is casualties. Attend to casualties and keep them as comfortable as possible until the arrival of the paramedics. If they're at the scene already, basically what we'll do is we'll secure the area, secure the scene, and secure evidence for any sort of investigation that we will be carrying out as a result of the accident.
We do have incidents where young people are attacking our fire engines. We have these incidents mainly at weekends where our firefighters, we get 999 calls and we have to treat each call as an emergency, and we arrive in and there's some young people have maybe done hoax calls, and we then get into situations where there is bottles, bricks and things like that are thrown at the fire plants, and we have to deal with that. We deal with that at training, so as when it actually does happen we know how to deal with the situation. And again we contact the PSNI and we work with our colleagues in PSNI to resolve the situation. We also go out to places like this, youth halls and places like that, to speak to the young people and explain to them that when we arrive, we only arrive because we've been called. Someone's lifted the phone and dialed 999. And we're there to help in an emergency situation.
I think the young people's perception of the police would be very, very dull. A lot of media and things such as newspapers and things have a lot to do with that. But as I've grown to learn with studying that the police are not as what people's perception is, the services that they do, the help that they give to people is very adequate and what they stand for, and I would definitely disregard any comment that I would hear from a young person if they were to put the police down, certainly.
So children in the upper primary school would have a more negative attitude towards the police, maybe from running about with children in secondary school who have been in trouble with the police, or their older brothers and sisters who have been in trouble with the police, maybe parents that have had encounters with the police in the past, and they don't view the police as a service who would help them. They would maybe view the police as something negative, and you know, it's not. Yes, we try to instill attitude that the police aren't somebody that you want to get in trouble with. You know, you should be good in your community, you shouldn't be in trouble with the police. But then again, the police are there to help you if you need help.
I would like to join the PSNI because the way they're serving the people, it's just awesome. That's what I can say. Some of the people behave very bad to them, and I'm actually very impressed about the way PSNI react to it, because if it would be Poland, honestly, the way they react is more like heavier, I would say. In here they behave like more like they are calm down, if you know what I mean. They talking, even if someone is very aggressive, doing bad stuff, insulting, or like using the masculine power against the police officers, they still talking and trying to calm down the person.
I joined the fire brigade because it gives me the opportunity to learn something new every day. Also, every single day I'm able to help different people in many different ways also.
I think it would be a very good idea for the young people to seriously think about taking criminology as a career path or an idea of what they want to go down to do in their life. It's a fantastic idea, and I would certainly inspire any young person to do it.
We recruited last year for the part-time folks. We just finished the whole-time recruits course there in June time. I would say within the next 2 years we'll be recruiting again. So if anybody wants to join the fire service, keep an eye on the papers, because there will be an offer in the paper.
The DOE advert that's in TVs at the minute is extremely disturbing. There's an advert out now where there's a young driver and he's quite reckless, loses control of the car and ends up wiping out children from like a classroom of children. As a teacher, that is extremely heartbreaking to know that from the year 2000 a classroom of children have been killed due to incidents on the road. So it really is a shame on drivers to take children out so young because of careless driving. So they really should control their speed and try not to drink drive and be careful on the road. Things like not looking at your mobile phone and pay more attention to the road, because you're taking vulnerable lives away.
There's a number of issues that cause accidents amongst young people. One of them being speed. Slow down. That's one of the major factors. Other factors are inattention whilst driving. Should it be from changing the CD player to texting on your mobile phone, using your mobile phone, talking to your friends in the back seat. All these activities distract you from your driving. Means you're not concentrating, and that does cause accidents.
What I would say is just be very, very careful. First of all, make sure your car is roadworthy. If you've done any alterations, be very, very careful with that there, and give the road the respect that it's due. And it's not just about yourself, it's about the passengers, your friends, your relatives who's in the car with you, and the other people that are the other road users on the road.
The bottom line is really that they should adhere to the law. The law is there in place to keep everybody safe, and if young people do that, as any road user, or any driver does that, then it will ensure that they are safer and everybody's safer on our roads.
We do attend between RTCs and fires and other rescue events. We do see some traumatic experiences, but we have a very good policy in place where we will deal with it. We'll have a debrief. The guys will go back to the station, have a cup of tea and have a chat about it. I'll call round and we'll go through a whole process to make sure there's no issues. Again, as I say, we're all family people, you know, and we put the uniform on, we're professional firefighters, but underneath that uniform is a human being who has family and who recognises and sees these things going on, and it does impact on your life.
Being a father of 2 teenage sons myself, it's what if one of my fellows is involved in this accident. And it's what's the family. It's going to somebody's house and telling them that their son or their daughter's been involved in an accident. It's horrendous for us, never mind for the family. And it's just devastating for everybody involved in it.
Well, we're human beings. You can't help but feel for the young person involved and the consequences for them, and perhaps what the possible outcomes may be.
These young people are in trauma, or feeling pain, or worried and concerned and scared in this car, and we have to try and calm them down. So we have to retain our professionalism at the same time looking at someone. And the firefighters in Portadown here work and live in this area as well. A lot of them are part-time. So we have the worry that do they know these people, and it has happened previously at other incidents where they've actually known the people involved in the incident.
Even with my experience, 25 years, it's not easy. It still hits home at times, you know, so it's something that they have to prepare for. Some calls you will be met with death, and that's just, unfortunately, that's part of the service we provide.
It got me in my leg! What happened? okay, you're gonna be fine. I'm phone and they're gonna be here any second. You'll be fine, you'll be okay. They're gonna be here any second. They're gonna be here any second. What happened?
Fire and Rescue Service, you've been in an accident. Just look at my hand. Okay, just look at my hand. Just look forward there. Okay, so just keep looking at my hand here. Right, guys, on me. Guys, you want a wee bit of emergency stabilisation. Kevin's going into the back here to take a casualty. 1, 2, 3, and both Vicky and Sarah, very important here. I want the two of you to keep continuing looking forward, alright? I'm just going to hold your head here, okay? Alright. Okay. Because my hand's probably cold, but just keep your head straight. Right, guys, on me. Okay, that's okay. What's both your names? Sarah and... Yeah, my name's Gavin. Okay, the lads working here, you will be here, we got a bit of noise now, don't go afraid of it. They will let us know when they're going to start cutting and things like that. There we go again, just stay in the front of the person, maybe. Take care. Right, Britain glass!